Hey, this video is for, don't remember if it's for Leo. How could I forget? Sorry, had a bit of a blank moment there. But yeah, this is for Leo. This is your love reading for February the 15th to March the 15th. It's looking at how your partner feels, how you feel, and also looking at the more spiritual aspects of the, more spiritual aspects of the union, and also lastly looking at just general advice from spirit with regards to your love situation during this period. So this is for your for you if you are a Leo sun, moon, rising, Venus or descendant. Happy birthday if you're an Aquarius or a Pisces as well. So I'll go ahead and get started. So at the base of the deck, we do have the overall lesson for the month being the World card in reverse, clarified by the Ace of Coins in reverse, clarified by the King of Cups in reverse. So all these reversals, then finally we've got an upright underneath there, which is the Judgment card. But yeah, so it looks like there may be some sort of something coming to an end, something coming to a close. Possibly a new opportunity on its way coming towards you. Like there's potential here. This is a very, very fertile energy. These two combined are very, very fertile, and it may be that you're maybe in the last step of something. And you're about to close on something. It could be regards to you and your emotions. You could be disconnected from somebody. You may be choosing to not continue a relationship or not invest anything more emotionally. But this could also just mean just kind of getting out of your feelings about a situation and deciding to think of your own interests rather than the other person maybe, or the relationship for your own reasons. But this does look like possibly as well like something maybe wasn't able to begin with the Ace of Pentacles in its reverse, but with the World card as well also talks about endings. So I just feel like you're at like a pivotal moment where there's about to be an end, which could lead to a possible beginning. But I think in order for you to move through that in the most successful way, you may be being asked here to not become too emotional or too attached, possibly to an outcome, to the person, or just get too emotionally involved. You really need to be detached in this situation. Okay. That's just for this period. And when I say detached, doesn't mean you have to be heartless, but you might need to recognize where your emotions could be clouding your judgment, or possibly getting in the way of you making a decision that could be best for you. So essentially we've got your partner feeling the Seven of Cups, clarified by the Ten of Cups in reverse. So your partner is feeling like there may be an end again to an emotional cycle. So and like now they don't know with the Seven of Cups what's to happen next, what they would, what direction they're going to go next. They can't see what's coming, and this leaves them with lots, it leads them into a bit of a fantasy land about what could be. So they could also be unable to make a decision about the connection that they have with you. Yeah, I feel that they feel like something is missing here. With Ten of Cups in reverse, they feel like something is missing. Like they're not really at a stage yet where they can make a decision about this. But it does look like a family may have been turned on its head, or there may be some issues when it comes to your family life. You currently feel the Fool cards. You're feeling that you're ready possibly for a new beginning. You're ready to take some new chances. You want to let go of any baggage of anything that was holding you back. So you feel, I mean, you yourself may also feel like you don't know what's coming next. So maybe this is an energy of the verge of the end, but then this kind of new beginning that could come too is here, and it looks like you're ready for that change. You're ready to kind of to start over. You know, you could be starting over completely, Leo, and you're ready to take that chance. So yeah, that could be with this person, although looking at how things are, it looks like you may be deciding to do things on your own, and think of yourself first. So in the near past, your partner felt the Nine of Cups, clarified by the King of Pentacles in reverse. So the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, of course, with the Nine of Cups, your partner felt very much like their wishes had come true with you, that that you offered a lot to them in terms of their feeling of emotional security, satisfaction. They maybe felt like they really won something when they got with you. Like you were almost like a bit of a evidence of their greatness kind of thing. You maybe really made them look good, and they might really like that. You could have really helped their reputation, Leo. But I'm sure that probably happens to you all the time, because most Leos are quite gorgeous and popular. So socially, you probably would hold a lot of clout. So if this person's kind of looking for that, or was looking for that, it looks like that you definitely help them with that, and you make them look good, you make them feel good, you make them feel even more big-headed in a sense, with the Nine of Cups. But with the Knight of Pentacles, it could be that in reverse, this could talk about a lack of commitment, a lack of vision. This person is maybe very more kind of self-focused in the past, but there's definitely like not a lack of vision or long-term planning with the Knight of Pentacles. This is someone who may even be backtracking. This is someone who maybe is really afraid of change. And again, it's represented by the Knight. It's not a king. This person could have an element of immaturity about them as well. They may kind of live for the moment, live in the now, whatever makes them feel good right now. And it's more about how it makes them feel, rather than like right now, rather than, okay, I might delay pleasure for now and, you know, work on a long-term relationship that will bring me probably great fruits. That's not why I said fruits, but you know, maybe because it's earth, trees, fruits. Maybe it's how my mind is working. But yeah, they may feel that, you know, they're not really in that kind of mindset of thinking long term and thinking that things could be great if you just work on it. They don't really, with the Knight of Pentacles, is someone who is slow anyway. And they may just not want to work at things, or may have not wanted to work at things if it wasn't giving immediate gratification at the moment. So yeah. Then we've got the Two of Wands in reverse for how you felt in the past. So you may have felt in the past like you were also not really wanting to take up a new path or strike out on a new path. You may also have felt like you decided that if there was something new being offered to you that you didn't want, you weren't interested in that, and you were quite firm in the decision that you made to stand your ground and possibly to stay where you are in some way, like not wanting to take that new path, not wanting that adventure. Although now you're the Fool card, you seem to want that adventure now. But in the past, you may not have wanted that new adventure. You may have not really seen the true value in the other options that were out there for you, whereas now you're seeing that actually if you do look around, there are opportunities that could be taken, and you want to do that this month, it looks like. So In terms of the subconscious position, we've got for your partner the Knight of Cups in reverse, clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, and it's upright. So your partner underneath it all actually isn't really someone who maybe believes in love. Like, they're not like an over romantic person. They're quite practical. This could be an earth sign that you're dealing with, probably a Capricorn here that you're dealing with, or yeah, I just see Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo as well, of course. But I do see Capricorn here with the bar card, and I see the Devil card here as well. So yeah, but then this Knight of Pentacles just suggests possibly a Taurus energy. But yeah, it's definitely an earth sign, I think, that you're seeing. And really, they're not really into love or romance. You know, they're more about finances. They want to make sure that the money's right, that the loyalty is right, that the commitment has been made, that you know, that, I mean, I have said, like, in the past, they're not really of that mind. Maybe when it came to this relationship, they may have felt like they didn't know what they wanted because they're so kind of about the now. But the reason why they're so maybe non-committal or just being focused on themselves in the past is because they just don't really believe in love. They don't really believe that there's any, like, they're not romantic. They're more like, you know, it's either it works or it doesn't work. If I see a future, okay, maybe I'll think about it. You know, this is like, even like, I'll think about it and I'll give some thought to it. If I can see that it will work, then I'll take one step in that direction, and then we can reevaluate and we can keep moving forward. It's a very slow energy of constant reevaluation. Because this person, when they do make a commitment, they're going to be very serious about it. They're going to think about the long term. And maybe they're a bit scared of that, you know. Maybe they are concerned again about their reputation, or not really knowing, you know, it's hard when we do make commitments to things. There's no, you know, sure way to see that all of your investment that you're putting into a relationship is going to pay off. It's kind of like it's the risk that you have to take. You're definitely in that energy of wanting to take a risk if that is the case. Your partner is like, I don't know, you know, what could happen. This could happen. We have to plan. So they like to see a clear plan. Again, this person may be very kind of finicky. There could be like more of a Virgo energy where they're like very like maybe that they're a perfectionist. Basically, they could kind of want perfection. If they don't have that full 10 of cups, if they don't see that full 10 of cups, they're not going to be satisfied. They're not going to move forward. Also, this person may not really know what their 10 of cups looks like. But I think this person doesn't really believe in love or believe in the whole romance part of it. But they do recognize a commitment. They do recognize the institution of marriage and family and loyalty and, you know, those kind of things. They fully recognize that, and they're down for that. But they recognize that that's not about love, you know. For them, that's just about matter of fact commitment and getting down to business. But until that happens, they're like, I'm gonna just do me and look after myself. And in the past, you may not have really been down for that. You may have been like, well, you may have decided against it. It could also be, you know, this person may have felt that because of your decision to not move forward, although they thought you were great, there was no movement forward because you maybe weren't giving them a clear sign that you wanted to move forward in that direction. Now they are still confused and unhappy. Although happy, it's almost like happiness is like really close by, but maybe not available to them. Like they don't know how to get to it as well. Okay, so we got the, as I said, the Knight of Cups in reverse, which would suggest that, yeah, there's definitely some sort of immaturity here. There's no movement forward. Things aren't progressing. And I think things aren't progressing, even though you're willing to take the risk and move forward. And that's why there's this pivotal moment thing. It's like we're about to move forward because you're like, okay, well, I'm game. We can go ahead and take a risk and just go into it honestly and hope for the best. And your partner's like, nah, I need a plan. I need to know what we're going to do before I make a commitment. I need to know what's going to happen. I want the 10 of Cups. I'm not doing this just by halves, you know. And maybe as well, your indecision probably in the past may be causing them to now kind of feel a bit unstable too. But they were very happy with you in the past, just not able to make a commitment. Maybe they didn't have a plan. Maybe they weren't in a position to offer you that, any sort of stability. This person wants stability. They want a grown-up relationship. They don't want it to just be fluff. Okay, so then we've got the 6 of Cups in reverse. For your own subconscious energy. So you are also not feeling sentimental at this time. You are at this point willing to, you know, get out of your feelings basically and move forward in a way that isn't held back by sentiment, you know, that emotional bond that you may create with someone. I was even saying to Aries a moment ago that sometimes you can, you know, it's strange, like you can actually become closer to someone the more you know, the longer you're in a relationship, and even if it is destructive, even if that person is hurting you, it's almost like with every blow, sometimes you can get closer to that person, which is just crazy. But not all emotional bonds basically are based in this true, pure love. Sometimes they're just based in an emotional attachment that you just have to someone because they may have hurt you. It's almost like, I can't even think of what to compare it to, but I was thinking of something and I thought that's not actually anything that can compare. But yeah, it could be that you're just learning to kind of not allow your attachments, your emotional attachments, to get in the way of you moving forward. So, you know, this could be that you're actually letting go of this person to start something new, or letting go of someone else. Maybe you weren't wanting to let go of someone else in the past. You know, this person's not sure of what's really on offer either. And as I said, there could just be like a bit of a finicky earth sign who kind of needs a lot of reassurance and see some concrete stuff happening before they're convinced on something. However, I think you're feeling like you're either thinking like you're leaving someone else out, and you're moving into this relationship, and you're cutting ties with something, I think, from the past to move into something new. And it could be with this person, or it could be with someone completely brand new. But I think it's someone completely brand new. I think you're moving away from this relationship, to be honest. So then we have, okay, 3 cards fell out for your partner's intention. I took them all. We had the 8 of Wands in reverse, the Page of Swords in reverse, and then the Devil card also all in reverse for this person's intentions. So again, there is this energy of suspicion. But then also an energy of letting go. Not moving forward, not taking the relationship to, not moving it forward. No more talk. There's no more positive talk. This person could even be arguing with you with the Page of Swords in reverse. And they even possibly lying. But their intentions are to, to kind of maybe cease communication or slow down in the communication. Their communication is not going to be now lovey-dovey. It's going to be questioning, like suspicious, like, so this and that, da, da, da. They want to kind of get to the real bottom of things, but they may come across really abrasive. They may come across rude. They've got no sort of tact, this person. And they don't intend to use any tact. They intend to come to you very straight. Again, there's this like non-emotional, no sentiment anymore. There's no sentiment. There's no emotional connection, I think, between you guys. What's going on, Leo? This person may feel like they want to free themselves with the Devil card in reverse. The person feels quite confused if it is the end of a family connection or a union. This person does feel very confused about things. This person could be drinking themselves into, drunkenness, or just escaping, just doing escapist things, which could be leading to this. This person's a little bit immature, possibly. And that their intentions is to kind of drop all that. I think with the Devil card in reverse, I don't think they really want to be, getting drunk or doing these escapist things, and they do intend to let that all go. And I think they're associating this whole thing, like if they let go of the drinking, they're letting go of the relationship, they're letting go of everything. Like they're bundling it all up as one problem, and they're going to let that all go. I feel that's what they want to do. So there is an ending coming for you, there is a new beginning that's waiting for you. It's coming, it's there. But maybe, Spirit needs to hear you say what it is that you want. Spirit needs to know that you want to move forward, that what your plans are. What would you do with this pentacle when you got it? You may need to start kind of visualizing a new future for yourself in order for the universe to know where to put things for you. We do have the Page of Pentacles in terms of your intentions. So you could be looking for a brand new beginning as well here with the Page of Pentacles. This also talks about offering of a gift or offering of a commitment. But I feel like this is you receiving an opportunity. And I think you're thinking about what a new beginning could look like. You're giving yourself an opportunity to start to think about what a new beginning could look like, and what would you do with the money when you get it, if you get it, if this is a divorce and there is a settlement, or if you're given a new opportunity to start over, like what would you do with it? And I think you're kind of really appreciating, I think, where you are, what you can give, and you're really carefully thinking about where you're going to make that next investment. Yeah. So in the near future, we've got the Ace of Pentacles clarified by the Lovers card. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, sorry. My brain's catching up. Bear with me. So we've got the Ace of Swords and the Lovers card in reverse. And then we've got you with the Ten of Wands here, letting go of the burden. So obviously a decision is going to be made by your partner. They're going to come to you, most likely by the looks of things, they're going to come to you with this really kind of, probably a truce, you know, maybe possibly gritting their teeth, kind of like, okay, let's just like let bygones be bygones. But they'll definitely be communicating with you a lot more better in the future. So if like there are arguments now, or they're not being very positive, in the future they will be more positive. I feel that with the Lovers card in reverse, there will be an end to some sort of relationship. You two may go your separate ways. You know, they will come out with the truth. They will finally let you know, like, this is my truth. And it could also mean that this person does really start to understand and value, you know, what you guys had. This person doesn't really recognize, I think, exactly what you're offering. If you are offering anything long term, this person may not really see that. They don't see that maybe possibly happening, but they do, I think, really appreciate what you did have, and they recognize that it was something. You know, that, you know, at one point things were pretty good. There was like the Nine of Cups. You guys are pretty happy, and that this isn't an easy decision with the Lovers card here. This is not an easy decision for this person to make. So they recognize what they're losing. However, you know, you're moving on, and you're not in your feelings about this anymore. You've then got the Judgment card again. It talks about further decisions being made, things coming out in the open. So I don't know if this has got something to do with the recent full moon in Virgo. That's why all these readings I'm doing are about endings, and Judgment card is coming out fairly often. The High Priestess is out. Got the Queen of Pentacles. So it looks like you are dealing with a Capricorn at the moment, Leo. Yes, let's pull some cards from the Mirror Love Oracle deck and see if we get any more information. I'm really sorry I couldn't give you a really lovely reading, Leo, but hopefully this is information that's useful to you. There is a brand new start here for you. You're very brave at the moment with the Fool card. The World card is just around the corner, which heralds the Ace of Pentacles, and possibly even the King of Cups could be around the corner, as it's also presented himself. And the King is way better than a Knight. So Leo. Let's get your learning. Sorry, guys. Okay, I'll just go ahead and cut the deck. Okay, so then we've got true love. Your partner is learning about true love. You are learning about, or you see them as union. And they see you as a soulmate. And then we've got short term at the base of the deck. So maybe this was a short term thing. Maybe this person with the Ten of Cups in reverse didn't really see it going long term. So, you know, but they do, like I said, they recognize that there is something special about you, and this was, you know, a genuine connection, that you were really happy at one point. And I think they do still kind of hold you dearly in a way, or they kind of, like, they know that maybe you're one that got away, or they're also learning about what true love is to them. You know, again, they're kind of getting closer to what their Ten of Pentacles really is. And maybe you're also going on a similar journey where you need to kind of let the universe know exactly where you want that new path to lead to. That's going to be opening up for you now, possibly with the end of this connection. Or, you know, even if you are able to manifest something with this person, you do turn out to be on the same page. This person will have a lot of tough questions for you, most definitely, because they're going to want to know that this is the real deal. Because that's all that they're really interested in, is either fun or it's all the way serious. And that sounds very Capricorn. So yeah, there's a possibility that that there could be true love blossoming here. There is a possibility, but this person needs to get all of their doubts out of the way and get out of this kind of negative space that they could be in, of confusion. And I think this person probably is addicted to something. I don't know what it is they're addicted to. Probably is alcohol by the looks of it here. And that could also be affecting things. What brings you together is the twin flame energy. I have said a few times in my readings, I'm not really too sure exactly what twin flame energy really is all about. I mean, I know what it's about, but yeah, I think this is more about, you know, people that come into your life that make you into a better person, whether that be a painful experience or a pleasurable one. So yeah, you are both coming together to learn very important lessons in your life. Lessons that will last you a lifetime, lessons that will lead you into better, more positive relationships. Gossip seems to be the obstacle between you two, so you could be concerned. There is a concern here about reputation, about what people are saying. It could also be that your partner is confused, and that a lot of the confusion that may be in your partner at the moment is caused by other people and what they're saying, because it's leading them to a point where they feel confused and unhappy, and they feel like they can't trust you, or there's no loyalty, you know, or it's fake love. You know, where they're now feeling like they need to ask all these questions because they only want the real deal. But they could be coming at you in quite an accusatory way. But this could all be kind of because of some sort of because of the gossip that they're hearing, or even just confusion of ideas, perspectives, and opinions. Spirit's advice is the Ice Queen, which was really the first message that we got here with the King of Cups, and it's also reiterated here by the Six of Cups in reverse. These are both talking about being disconnected, not being so enthralled by the emotional experience of the relationship that it throws you off, where it kind of jades your judgment. And like leads to confusion, and sometimes we're loyal, you know. Your partner may expect you to be loyal no matter what. Your partner sees loyalty as an important thing, and you may as well, but then you may say, yeah, I'm loyal, but I'm loyal to a point. You know, I'm loyal to a point, and then you know, if it starts to hurt, then I have to become an Ice Queen and I have to detach and kind of get out of my feelings and think about this logically. Okay, so what you're learning about is communication. It's interesting. You could be learning about how to communicate with this person. Yeah, I guess you're just learning about communication. This person, you may be learning about how to deal with someone that maybe has got issues, drinking problems, or just a really immature way of communicating with the Knights in reverse and the Page of Swords in reverse. You could be learning how to communicate with this person clearly, without your emotions being involved, so you can deal with them and then move on, I think. Okay, but you do see them as a union, so you do see them as someone that you are kind of maybe bound to. So this could be a marriage that we're talking about as well. The Lovers card here could be indicating an actual, you know, contractual kind of relationship. So you could feel very much still united to them. And you see them as someone that you have a union with, but at the same time, I feel with the Fool card, you're also recognizing that maybe it is time to start afresh. So we have short term at the base, I showed you already. So yeah, this could be, I think it's saying that, you know, very soon there'll be changes. And I think that World card in reverse does suggest that as well, that very soon things will start to move forward, things will start to change. This heartbreak won't last long, if there is a heartbreak. I actually see no heartbreak cards really. This is all just kind of intuition and just reading what the cards may be saying. So I don't think you're going to be too heartbroken, especially with the King of Cups in reverse. Leo, February to March. So at the base of the deck, we've got fork in the road. So definitely a choice to be made for you as to what direction you're going to go. This is, you are at a phase where you are at the fork in the road. There is, you know, a path that you're going to take. And you just need to decide what direction you want to go in. So we've got building blocks and co-create, TikTok, and peace. So I think again there's this element of time. Timing is an issue here with regards to this relationship. That it's only a matter of time, I think, before this all kind of comes to an head. So if you are waiting or you know, if time is an issue, I think it's letting you know that everything's happening at the right time and you may need some patience, but it will come. And I think what will come is peace. There will be peace, there will be closure. With the Ace of Swords here, I think if you are waiting for an answer or an end to your burdens, it's coming. This change is coming. This person will probably extend an olive branch to you with the Ace of Swords. They will want a truce. They will want peace. They will want to talk it through. They're going to want to just speak the truth. And that this is without all the emotions involved as well. So you may need to learn how to communicate without involving your emotions this month with this person. Okay, so as I was saying, we do have building blocks and co-create. So yeah, you could be rebuilding something, possibly rebuilding this relationship or rebuilding your own kind of path. This is an opportunity, I think, for you to start over, and that's what the building blocks are card has come out. So yeah, I think this does herald some sort of new beginning for you. And it does say here to co-create, I think, with wisdom and passion. It's wisdom and passion. It's not just the passion, you know, or just the emotion. You're being asked to use wisdom here. Again, your emotions may be drawing you to one direction, and your emotions are a great indicator for, you know, how you feel about something, or, you know, it's a great kind of barometer for energies that are around you, or whether or not something is working for you, and a great way to connect your intuition. However, when making decisions, wisdom is also required. That's why the Ice Queen has come out. You need to make this choice not based on your emotions. Your emotions tell you, okay, I'm happy here, but you're being asked to question, well, why are you happy here? What is it about this situation that makes you happy here? And do you want to continue down that path? Or is it that you just feel comfortable with this person? Or is it that this person always makes you laugh? Or is it that you're scared of being on your own? Or is it that this person helps pay half the bills and you might not be able to survive? You may feel that you can't survive without them. Whatever it is. I mean, it probably isn't the money thing because it's probably being related to emotions. But again, you could have some sort of emotional attachment to that. So it's just about you figuring out where your heart lies and then deciding on what path to take. So, and once those two can both be on the same page, you're going to move forward swiftly, I feel. So I hope that made sense. If you didn't, leave a comment down below, or you can always get your own reading where we can discuss all of your thoughts and what the cards say, and hopefully get to the bottom of any matters that you're dealing with. Otherwise, yeah, take good care. Please do like, share, and subscribe. Again, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. All right, bye.